Hey, how's it going, you guys? It's the Alpha here once again with another video for you guys. So as you saw here in the title, we're gonna go ahead and discuss a little bit about the free products that I got here for us to go ahead and try out. This is completely new for me. Like I mentioned before, I've never heard of these companies. And what's the best part is that some, if not all, do provide some sort of free samples. This could vary from either some sort of accessory. This could also apply to some sort of pouch or both, actually. But I will have to do a part 2 for this. I'm still waiting for a good amount of packages. I'm not even too sure who's going to be responding to it. I haven't heard from other companies. But we'll go ahead and do this part for today, and then we'll go from there. So, first things first, let's get it out of the packages. Some of them actually do come in packages. Others came like some sort of envelope. Just kind of depends. I'm opening it for the first time today. So let's go ahead and see what exactly we have here. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the small one here and see what it's all about. Okay. So we have our first one here. I am such a horrible person with pronunciation. So let's go ahead. Bear with me here, you guys. This one's called New Hope Laboratory Incorporate. Let me see if I could show kind of a... You see that? That's their little name there, logo. And seems like they ended up sending us a drainable pouch. So it does come with instructions, as you can see here. Let's see, what else does it come with? Drainable pouches, educational tips. Oh, cool. So it does come with a little manual. And then, I don't know about you, but I'm a big visual learner. So it does come with instructions step by step. Lets you know, how to install it properly, or rather how to apply it properly. The cutouts, what to expect, and so on and so forth. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, nice. So this is a sample card after all. So you'll have a whole bunch of paperwork explaining who they are, what they do, a little bit of their history. Oh, and in this case, we also got a little nice product guide. This thing is pretty thick, so they do sell, or rather they do have a variety of items. Things from, let's see here. Yeah, so they actually specialize in both accessories and pouches. That's pretty cool. And it tells you a little bit about, how to order, what else they offer, and what other services they have in mind. So that's always pretty cool. But let's see exactly what we have here. So this is a little baggie. Seems like they ended up sending us some pouches here. So let's go ahead and double check that. So this is the first pouch we have here, guys. So that's pretty cool. Oh, okay. So it is transparent from the front, as you can see my thumb. And then it's pretty much like a nice soft material from the back. But this is what it looks like. Really quite interesting. It's really flexible and it's really soft. It's relatively thick. Let's see, check it, focus there. Perfect. Yeah, but it's pretty thick, and it seems like this little tag is what you'll end up removing it for the adhesive to apply. Unfortunately, this does have really small measurements, so if your stoma is relatively big, this might not be, very beneficial for you, but it just really depends how you're ordering it. And then, like I mentioned before, they do have guidelines and guidebooks, so I'll let you know if you ever want to order from them as well, how to order it properly and getting the proper size, of course. But seems like we ended up getting two, so let's go ahead and see the other one. Okay, so yeah, they're actually the same, but we did get two products. So we're gonna go ahead and give them a shot when we have, when it's already time to change our next pouch. And, give you my review on this. Is it great? Is it flexible? Does the adhesive stick on? Let's find out. But this is what I got, you guys, so that's pretty cool. So once again, this is from New Hope Laboratories Incorporate. Check them out, like I said before. So I will be posting the links of each product that I'm showing here, so you could go ahead and try to see if you could go ahead and get your free samples as well. Just a little disclaimer, I did only get it for those that could send it here in the US, more specifically in California. So any products you see here, As long as you live in the US and in California, you're actually more than welcome to request the samples yourselves. But this is just something that, I'm letting you guys know, a little bit about other products that are out there, other companies, and what they offer. But that's the first one. Let's go ahead and move on to the other one. Let's see, actually, that's another box here. Okay. So what do we have here? So we have something called Trio Ostomy Care. That's quite interesting. It does come with 4, how would you say, booklets, and they're pretty cool actually. They have a little description what they sent, and then a little description of what they are. Of course, your sizes in the back of these. So that's pretty cool. So let's see, we have some extenders going on. We also have, that's new to me, pearls, jelly, and odor control sachets. That's relatively new. Let's see what else we have here. We also have sting-free skin barrier. That's amazing. And lastly, we also have our sting-free adhesive remover. Perfect. Let's go ahead and start with these bad boys here. So we do have 2 packs of these pearls here. Let's go ahead and see if I can get them nice and focused. Perfect. So what these are, they're super absorbent jelly, yeah, and odor control sachets. That's pretty cool. So we do have 2 of them. I'm not too sure how many they come in each packet, but let's see here. Yeah, I'm not too sure actually. It might just be 1. Let me see if I could just open this. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 sachets in each little, let's see, each little Ziploc bag here. So we have 5 here and 5 here. So that's pretty cool, you guys. There's a step-by-step showing you how to use these. But to my understanding, you'll just put this in your bag, especially when it's all liquidy. And this pearl is supposed to make it a lot more thicker, I believe, and also control the odor. So when you're, letting out all your output, it's not gonna stink, or it's not gonna, bomb the whole restroom. But that's pretty cool, you guys. So we got 5 here, 5 here. So that's a total of 10. And that's pretty good for some samples. But we still got more. Let's go ahead and check them out. So I also have a set of 3. I also have a set of 3 for these bad boys. And let's go ahead and see if I could show you there. So these are ostomy seals. That's pretty cool. So these are what I would be considering like barrier rings. So they are pretty much like one single color. They're all white. And these are pretty thin. They're not too thick, but they're not too thin either. But this is a different seal. You'll open it from the top and just go ahead and apply it around your stomach. These are moldable, so that's pretty cool. So just go ahead and mold them to the size or the correct size that you need. So we got 3 of those, so that's pretty cool. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, well, that's pretty cool too. So we also have a set of 3 for these ones. So these right here, for those who need to use a convex, these are the ostomy seals. So they're nice and curved, like I mentioned before. As you can see, there you go. Yep. And we also have a set of 3. For those who don't use a flat one, you need an actual, convex for this. They also offer those services. That's amazing. And we still got 2 more items here. And we also have 2 sets of these and these. So what these are, let's go ahead and show you the bluish greenish one. There you go, right there. These are the sting-free skin barrier. Okay, so, and then this is the other one that we have here. Let's see if you get a better grip. There you go. That's the sting-free adhesive remover. So like I mentioned before, we do have 2 packs. So that's 1 and 2, 1 and 2, and they are pretty thick actually. So who knows how big, or rather how long these things are. So that's pretty cool. And then last but not least, ooh. Oh, we do have a good amount for these ones actually. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So And let me go and show you what exactly I mean by that. These are the extenders. So that's, these are pretty wide. These are a lot more wider than I'm used to. You know, for those who have a small wafer, probably two would do, honestly. But, you know, for those who have a little bit of a bigger wafer or bigger, you know, back piece, probably three you'll have to do, you know, just to have that liberty of expanding them. But you do have that option. Or, or, I mean, they do fold in the middle. So if necessary, just cut them in half. If you just need that half part rather than you wasting the whole thing, just cut it in half, you know. Be resourceful. But that is it. This is what we got for the Trio Elite. So that's pretty amazing, you guys. Definitely check them out. These are pretty cool products, something I've never seen before. And then they're, you know, these are just samples. They do sell, or rather have other services, other products. Definitely check them out. This is pretty cool design so far. But we still have one more, and this one is actually a little bit more promising. It's a little bit more heavy. So we're just gonna go put this one on the side, put this box in the other one. Okay. All right, so what do we have here? What do we have here today? So now we have something called, oh, I'm horrible with names. I do apologize, but horrible. But this is called Vitus Ostomy Care. Vitus or Vitus. I'm not too sure, you guys. Maybe you guys could tell me a little bit more better, or rather better. But that's the name. That's just a little booklet that it came with it. But let's see a little about these, what it contains here. So let's see. So skin barrier rings. Let's see. Barrier extensions, barrier paste, lubricating deodorant, skin prep wipes. So if I had to assume something, this is something that exactly what I got. And they do have a little bit of other products too. They have the sting and no sting, of course, for those who don't want the sting. Not everyone has that same effect, but for those who have a little bit more of a sensitive skin, they do offer that product. But wow, this has a little bit more than the others, so let's go ahead and check them out. So first things first, we have these bad boys. So these are the lubricating deodorant. Oh, these are relatively cool. I've never seen them in packets like that. So the way I see it, you know, if you're at work, going out of town, camping, you know, whatever the case is, I would definitely bring about, you know, maybe half of this, maybe one or two, depending where you're going. For those who just don't want to deal with the smell of your output, I completely understand. Definitely, especially when it comes to what you're eating. I know certain foods and drinks you're not, but well, I don't want to say you're not allowed to, but rather what you eat or what you consume will definitely affect how you know, how your output's gonna smell. And this, you know, this is travel size, so you know you could cut a couple of them and just take them with you wherever you are. So that's pretty convenient for someone like me, definitely. But let's see what else we have here. Oh, okay, that's cool. So we do also, oh my god, this is a pretty good size, you guys. So almost as big as my hand here. But this is actually also lubricating deodorant. It's just this is more of a liquid form. So, you know, we just open it from up here. And then as before, usually I would do this every time you empty out your pouch here, or when you're barely placing on a new one. Usually if I'm about to change my bag, what I like to do actually beforehand, I already automatically start putting this, just because it's a lot more easier for me to move it back and forth, you know, get it all over the place. But not too much, you know, you don't want some of this liquid on your stoma. You just want enough to cover the whole bag, or rather the inside of your pouch. But, you know, definitely works. But this is a new product. So like I said before, I'm definitely going to be testing these out, see what it's all about. Does it actually remove the smell? Does it just kind of camouflage it to the point it doesn't smell like anything? It doesn't say it has a scent or anything. I know some of them do have scents. Oh, and it does have instructions in the bag. Dispense 8 to 15 drops of lubricant. Lubricating deodorant into your pouch. Oh, that's pretty cool. Let's see. And they do have, yeah, so definitely, I didn't know that. They actually have instructions in the very back. It's not that, it's pretty straightforward, nothing too difficult, but in case you need more, more specific details, then definitely look at the back of the products. Let's see what else we have here. What is this? This looks promising. And look at that. We have a lubricating deodorant spray. This is bigger than this one down here. That's amazing. I did not know they actually made a spray. So what does it says back here? Simply spray into your pouch, rub pouch lightly to distribute, repeat as necessary. That's amazing. I did not know they... Oh, I didn't realize I had a plastic. I just pretty much removed it like that. I was like, yeet. Anyways, perfect, brand new. I did not know they had a spray. That's amazing. Oh, but they do have reference number. Let's see if I could get the reference number for the others. So this one's going to be 581. This one right here will be 580. And these smaller ones here, there it is. Let's see if you could take a look at it. 582. That is amazing. There's so many types. See that? Travel size, at home, and probably home too. I mean, whatever's easier. If you don't want to deal with the liquids, you got the spray. That is amazing. Alrighty, let's see what else we have here. So we do have some packets here. I'm just trying to figure out what's what. So we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Nice. All right, so we do have these adhesive remover wipes. This is what that looks like. Perfect, perfect. And then we do have a reference number back here. So that is going to be 7050R. And as before, the instructions are in the back if you need them. But we do have a pack of 3 for these. So that's pretty cool. 1, 2, 3. Nice. And we also have a pack of 3 for these protective barrier wipes. So this is what that looks like. So you get it to focus. Perfect. Then the reference number would be 6050B. Yeah, so they have letters. That is amazing. Good stuff, you guys. Good stuff. It's a good amount of supplies too for all these samples as well. Never seen this many samples in one box, honestly. And what do we have here? What are these bad boys? See that? I got 3 pack of these. Let's see, oh, that's interesting. So that is conforming adhesive seals. These are actually skin barrier rings. Whoa, I did not know they made them this massive. Pretty much covers almost like 90% of my hand, honestly. Well, we're learning something new every day. I did not know they made this much of a wide type of barrier ring. It's not too thick either, but for those who do need them at this size, this company offers it. And the reference number will be 522. But there you go. So we do have 3 packs. Unfortunately for me, that's a little too big. But if I could use it, I probably will try one of them just to kind of mess with it, see what it's all about. Does it work? Does it actually stick? We'll find out. And put these over here. I'm running out of room here. Let's see here. Perfect. These are the bad boys I've been actually needing. Let's see if I can get them to focus. So these we actually have, let's see, 2, 3, 6. We have 6 pack of these ones. So these are the actual smaller sets of the barrier rings. As you can see, they're conforming adhesive seals. They're 2 inches skin barrier ring standard. Yeah, so these are not too thick, not too thin either. And you do peel them from back here compared to the other plastic ones that you would see with the Hollister. The majority of them seem to have some sort of like plastic and then some sort of paper with their logo or the company name, a little description. So that's pretty cool. But we do have 6 sets. So that's amazing. I'm definitely going to be trying these and give you my input on these. Does it work? Is it amazing? Do I feel better? Am I having problems? Like I said, it's all for us to find out. Oh, we still have more. And now we have 2 boxes. So let's say what this is. Oh, okay, so we have barrier paste. So they're both barrier paste, but this one right here is the regular. So the reference number would be 500. Let's go ahead and open it up, see what it looks like. Huh. Imagine putting this in your restroom. It looks pretty white, so it does look pretty close to a toothpaste, and putting this in your mouth. That would be horrible. However, I do see it happening to somebody. Hopefully not me, but we'll see. But yes, let's see. This is so that's a pretty good size for you know, this type of barrier paste. Let's see if the other one's about the same size. And this one's a no sting barrier paste. Reference number would be 501. Let's open it. And oh, they look almost relatively the same. Yeah, so there you go. So the way you would distinguish them, this has more green, this has more of a darker blue. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. And you know, it does tell you right there, you know, no stain barrier paste, and then barrier paste. Regular, no stain. That's amazing. We got one of each. Usually, depending on the company, they'll send you one or the other. In this case, I got both. That's amazing. And last but not least, oh, look at that. Look at that. We got some extenders back here. So that is amazing. So these are, let's see, I have a horrible way of pronouncing these. So these are Crescent barrier extenders. These are supposed to be waterproof surface, thin and comfortable for skin barrier, 1-inch wide pre-cut and pre-shaped. That is amazing. And the reference number would be 531. Wow, these are actually quite expensive, and for them to be sending them out like that as a sample, free sample. Bear in mind, every single thing that you saw here, I did not pay a dime. I didn't pay for any of these products. I didn't pay for shipping, nothing. But it seems like that was it for all the products for the Vitus or Vitals. I think that's pronounced Vitals, Ostomy Care. That is a good amount of supplies here. You know, it seems like they specialize more with accessories rather than pouches. I didn't see any pouches on the catalog here, so their specialty might just be accessories. Like I said, some companies specialize in one or the other, sometimes both. It really just depends. But that's it for today. I still have 2 other packages here, but I know there's going to be more coming, so I'm just going to wait a little longer for those others so I could go ahead and do another review for those. But that's pretty much it. So we do have 1, 2, 3 different companies for today. This one sent out the most, and like I said, these are all free. You know, you're more than welcome to give it a shot too. I didn't pay a single penny, not for the products, not for the shipping. You know, like I said before, it only works if you live here in the United States, in California specifically. That is just where I live. And this was all the samples that I was given to me. But let me know what you think. I'll be giving you guys my updates, you know, letting you know what I'm trying for that day, how it's working, you know, let you guys know a couple days later, is it still, you know, pretty good? Is it getting weak? How long can I actually have this product on, and so on and so forth. Go ahead and keep an eye out for another video out there. So hopefully I'll get everything else sometime this week. And if so, great. If not, we're going to have to wait a little longer. Otherwise, have a good one, you guys. You know, let me know in the comments, questions, concerns, how to do it. I could probably show you, or maybe send you another link as to, you know, how I did it, because some of them are, it's a little bit of a hassle. I'm not gonna lie to you. Some, you know, for those who aren't very good in computers, you will have a hard time. But for those who can, you just, you know, you just gotta follow the step by step, answer every question, and then be very crucial with your address. Don't be wrong. You know, I did have to fix it twice because I did put it in the wrong apartment, so they got shipped somewhere else. Lucky for me, I got some neighbors that are very nice. They were like, "Oh, that's not mine." Either way, I mean, they're not going to be able to use it, not unless they have some sort of, you know, ileostomy like myself, or some sort of, you know, pouch as well. But for the most part, this is what it looks like. But alrighty, you guys have a good one. Take care, and I'll talk to you all soon.